It's because the tuberculosis bacteria has outstripped the weapons that we have to combat it, which are those antibiotics. So streptomycin is now not that effective because it was way overused in those early years, and so we've gone to a whole other series, and it's a constant cat and mouse game between antibiotics and disease, and frankly, if we're playing that cat and mouse game, we will always lose it. Because the microbes are, as I think the last words of my book are, they're smarter than us, they will outlast us, they will outwit us, something like that. I've never quoted myself before. But the point is that, and this plays into a host of reasons, our overuse of antibiotics in our society and the way we think of them as germs, as pathogens, instead of as basically amoral objects, right? They're not out to get us. They are doing their thing, we're doing our thing. Sometimes it's helpful in the case of the microbiome. There's a whole host of bacteria and probably viruses as well that aid us in our kind of existence and survival, but there are also ones that can turn back and hurt us. With tuberculosis in particular, there's strains called the MDR, multi-drug resistant, or XDR, extremely drug resistant TB, and those are, well, as the labels say, they're incredibly resistant to drugs, and sometimes people cannot be cured through the use of antibiotics, and that's extremely worrisome. And it's extremely worrisome, especially when you look at something like Ebola. And if you have opportunity to go to the Paul Farmer thing, that is a you guys scored a home run with that one. I'm really jealous of that. Well, I guess I can come. But I'm sure he will comment in some sense on how what's happening with Ebola is another example of our understanding of a microbe being completely insufficient to the way that the microbe actually works, because we just can't comprehend, in some sense, of the way these microbes work. And so I think what we have to do is think of our relationship with these microbes as much more symbiotic, and not think that we will always be triumphant in our approaches. We kind of have the sense that we have the antibiotic, we have a agent that will put an end to something, and that has only worked once with smallpox, and it probably hasn't even happened with that.